The moors had always been a realm of enchantment and mystery, with its vast stretches of vibrant forests, glittering rivers, and fantastical creatures. Maleficent, the powerful fairy who ruled this land, had maintained a delicate balance between light and dark. Her imposing presence kept intruders at bay, and her magic was unmatched. But even in this world of wonders, there were still secrets hidden in its shadows. One evening, as the twilight painted the sky in hues of deep purple and crimson, Maleficent sensed something strange. A faint whisper carried on the wind. The whisper was like a distant song, a voice calling from somewhere deep within the darkened woods at the farthest edge of the moors. She stood at the highest tower of her stone castle, her dark wings partially unfurled, listening to the voice. It was almost like an incantation, ancient and powerful. Without delay, Maleficent decided to investigate. She extended her wings, feeling the cool night air rush past her, and leapt from the tower. After a while, Maleficent descended into a thick forest, where the trees were dense and gnarled. As she moved further in, she noticed a shift in the air. Suddenly, the ground beneath her feet began to tremble. Maleficent stopped and raised her staff, ready to summon her magic. Out of the shadows emerged a figure, an old, withered man, dressed in tattered robes. "You should not have come here, Dark One," he rasped. Maleficent tilted her head, her lips curling into a cold smile. "This place does not belong to you, fairy. It is a gateway, a threshold to a realm where shadows are born. The grove awakens, and with it, an ancient power that has slept for millennia. If you value your precious moors, you will turn back now. I have protected these lands for centuries. No power awakens without my knowledge. Tell me, what ancient force do you speak of?" "It is the Black Thorn, an ancient curse that feeds on fear and darkness. It seeks a vessel, one with immense power, to unleash its wrath upon the world once more. And you, Maleficent, are just the vessel it needs." Before she could respond, the ground split open around her, and thick, thorny vines erupted, coiling like serpents. Maleficent leaped back, her wings spreading wide, but the vines were fast. They lashed out, seeking to ensnare her. She thrust her staff forward, and a burst of green fire erupted from its tip, incinerating the vines in an instant. "Is that the best you can do?" the old man began chanting. Maleficent wasted no time. She raised her staff, and a wave of dark magic surged from her, blasting through the shadowy forms that lunged at her. Her eyes glowed with fierce determination. She had faced darkness before, and she would not be cowed by these shades. But as she fought, she realized that these shadows were not ordinary. "Enough of this," Maleficent hissed. She summoned a massive wave of green fire, sending it crashing into the old man and his shadows. The fire roared like a living beast, engulfing everything in its path. For a moment, there was silence. Then, from within the flames, a deep, guttural laugh emerged. A massive figure, standing tall and imposing. The Black Thorn had awakened. "So, you are the true form," Maleficent said. "You think you can take my power? You are mistaken." The creature lunged at her with surprising speed. Maleficent dodged swiftly. With a powerful sweep of her staff, she summoned the energy of the grove itself, drawing upon the natural magic that flowed through the ancient forest. With a final flourish, Maleficent unleashed a focused beam of green light from her staff, piercing through the creature's core. The Black Thorn let out a deep, resonant sound. The old man's chant, "No. You cannot," he shouted, but it was too late. With a final, ear-piercing scream, the Black Thorn exploded into a burst of light, its darkness vanishing into nothingness. She turned and took flight, soaring back toward her castle. The moors were safe, for now, but the world was vast, filled with secrets and shadows yet to be uncovered. And Maleficent would be there, guarding the realms with her fierce strength and unmatched magic, always prepared for the next adventure.